And what's up with reparations, man? All this talk, I hear people talking about reparations. You know, what reparations, man? I mean, what do you people expect to get paid for, man? Like, for what? Remember, those people owned you, man. You were property. You belong to the United States government. You're property of the government. You don't have a homeland. You don't know where you come from in Africa. Where do you come from? Okay? And wherever you came from has to negotiate with the British who bought you. They have to negotiate that. And the British gonna say, well, okay, somewhere in Africa, well, first of all, you got to give me my money back, and then I'm going to send them back over there to you. And then they got to sue you for selling you to me. Okay? This is what reparations are. You have to have an embassy that speak on your behalf. Everybody in the world who ever got reparations had their country negotiate on their behalf. That's why, let's start with the Native American. They are a nation. They are referred to as the Navajo Nation. Okay, because they have an embassy and a constitution, believe it or not. The Israeli Jews, that's why they set up Israel over there with a capital, with an embassy that negotiate with all these countries around the world to pay these people money, even though they weren't persecuted in any of these countries except Germany, but everybody still has to pay them. But that's another topic. You see what I'm saying? But they have a nation that negotiates on their behalf. What nation do black people have? There's no nation here for you. I wish there were. If I knew a way to get us reparations, trust me, I'll take it. And if they're dumb enough to give it to me anyway, I'm smart enough to take it. Okay, I'm gonna buy me a set of rims for my car right away. Something that costs $10,000 a rim. Okay. But yeah, I mean, you know, what do we expect to get paid? You know, if the timeline would be from the day we landed on Plymouth Rock to 1865, okay? You know, that's the only time, but you have to go back and track that. If it was paid out, it would have to be paid on an individual basis. If you can prove that you had land and you have the deed to that land that was back in the 1700s and your great-great-great-great-grandfather owned that land, and somebody came and ganked them out of that land and stole it, and now, you know, some white family or some business corporation own your grandfather's land that there's no proof that he sold, your family might have a case. Your family have a case. And that's not reparation. That's just a lawsuit, you know, a civil lawsuit, if I'm not mistaken the term. But yeah, you know, but that's not like some sort of slave reparation type of thing. You cannot get reparation for being property. Being somebody's, as harsh as that may sound, man, y'all need to get up over that, bro. Y'all need to stop talking. You sound really stupid, yo. You people sound really dumb. Even some of the smartest, brightest of black people in America, man, talking about reparation. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this thing I'm talking about, the embassy and all that. I learned that from that charlatan, that fraud, Tariq Nasheed. He broke that down once, man, a long time ago, right? And on the YouTube channel, maybe 10 years ago, maybe more than that. And I was like, okay, which I knew it already, but when I heard him say it, I'm like, wow, you know, and I started listening to him, you know, and he was a very smart brother. But this dude has flipped, man, and turned to a race hustling charlatan like Al Sharpton nowadays, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, man, there's no reparations for you, man. There's none in anybody telling you that. It can't happen even legally. They cannot do it. No court. You got to have a foundation. You have to have somebody in Africa to acknowledge that you were sold. You have to know where you came from in Africa. Okay? You know, and how many of you were black people in America were actually sold. Many black people in America was already here. We came here with the Moors from Spain. Okay, the Moors was already in the United States of America, and some of them was very dark people. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you have to learn your history first, bro. You have to learn. You have to build a case. You have to first build a case before you can sue anybody. And those Democrats and people keep telling you that you're about to get reparations, man. They pulling your leg, man. I mean, how can you people be so dumb? Yeah, nice, that check, man. Yeah, we all broke, and that'd be nice to get a check for $1 million right now. Hell yeah. And they send me one, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But you people need to take a look at where you are, man, and just start building from that point, man. Just take one step forward, man, and build yourself, clean yourself up, man, and start reading and studying. Get your GEDs, go back to school, man, and get your body fit, man. Get yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually balanced, and clean yourself out, man, and focus, man. Start meditating, and find your deepest, innermost, powerful self, man. That's where God lives, you know, and that will answer all your prayers and focus you where you need to go. That's where your education and your knowledge come from, man. And you step in that direction, man. You know, but nobody can give you anything, bro. You people, man, you people think like women, bro. Like, you know, like most black people, man, in America, and I mean, I'm talking mostly to the men right now, man. You were raised by single mothers, single black mothers. And any man that understands a woman know that a woman is the most ungrateful, illogical Jezebel that ever dawned this planet. She don't care about anything except the bag. She don't care where it came from, how she get it. She just want it. And being that there's no man around to tell this woman to shut her mouth and sit down and go cook something, she keep running her mouth. Now she done moved up through the ranks. She's in politics. She's in charge of a lot of things, and her narrative is what is driving the force behind this. You know, we want reparation. We want reparation. Reparations. You know, for what? You see what I'm saying? And you simp, you single mother raised simps, man. You know, you always talking about reparation. Nigga, go to work somewhere, man. Go get a job, okay? Go learn how to build yourself a business from scratch. Learn how to invest, bro. You know what I'm saying? And free yourself, man. If you learn how to sell dope and you understand how to, you know, how to flip, you know what I'm saying, a couple grams into, you know what I'm saying, you know, into a few grand, if you know what I mean, from your street hustling, bro, you a businessman. Do the same thing, man. Online, you can make all kinds of money. You know what I'm saying? You know, join the military, man. Change environment, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit, do 20 years in the military. A lot of you get injured in the military, man. You can collect money if you got injured in the military, man. If you went to war, you PTSD, you know, you could be making money doing that, man. There's money out there to be made, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know? I mean, bro, come on, man. You catch, man, the reparations, man. How? How? Besides just complaining, show me how you get reparated. We'll team up together, okay? And we gonna go get it. But you got to build a case, man. You people don't have a case. All you can do, but they enslaved us. They beat us. They sold us. Oh, what you do? Oh, you cried. Okay, so what? Where you at today? Do you understand your constitutional rights? Do you know with that constitutional document right there, man, you could wreak havoc on the United States government with their own law. Yes, those laws was established for whites, by whites, and everything was white. That is the truth. Okay, but you know where they slipped up at? When they gave you a blue passport, made you a full-blown citizen. Now, you have the same rights and access to everything in this country as he does. And he cannot take it away from, and he cannot stop you from getting where you need to be. Oh, you may try, you will never avoid that workplace asshole, that old bigot that don't like you. Might have called you, the N-word a few times and might have insulted you and made you feel bad or whatever, but he can't stop you from doing nothing, okay? And if you play your cards right, you know what I'm saying, you can flip that on him and get that fool fired. Same thing with the police, okay? America is the only country where a cop can wrongfully gank you on the road with all these recording devices we got on the phone right now, man. Instead of being calm and taking his badge number and getting his license plate number, recording the conversation and everything, dude, in a couple months or a year, you could be a millionaire. If that cop beat you or wrongfully jail you or something, but you emotional, single, mother raised, simp mentality, you can't control your emotion like a girl, so you mouth all back to this white boy who don't like you and looking for a reason, okay? He popping his mouth off at you and you can't control yourself and you mouthing off. This dude got a gun and the weight of the law and the court on his side. All you got to do is jerk away one bit when he tell you put your hand behind you, but you're done. But you can't think, bro. You people can't think, man. I don't know what else to say to y'all, bro. But you gonna pay the price, man. You gonna pay the price for your ignorance, bro. You will pay the price. You will be swallowed up once again in the belly of the beast, bro. I'm telling you, people, you gonna learn one way, because God don't care. He got a whole volcano of hellfire that he burned coal and humans in there, okay? And to put you in there means nothing to him, okay? So you could take that or leave it alone, and I'm out.